Right, I start Unity. Game object, create other plane. Like that. I'm going to reset it. I'm going to make it 50 by 50. I'm going to create a cube. Reset that. Zoom in on it. I'm going to make that 50 by 10 by 10. So we've got this cube sticking through the floor, which should create influence the nav mesh. In fact, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so we can see it. So that will influence the nav mesh. So I'm going to create a nav mesh. Now I'm going to import rain. Custom package. Import. Rain update. I'm going to exit this. Save the changes. I'll call it scene 1. Go back into Unity. And now I've got the rain menu. So I'm creating a nav mesh. Now I'm going to change the colour to a nice green. I'm going to put my plane on a new layer called terrain. Put that on terrain, and I'm going to put the cube on terrain as well, so we can just say to the nav mesh nothing and then terrain. So I'm going to change this, because this is the problem I have, to a cell size of 1, and I'm going to generate the nav mesh. Did it do it? Oh, I think the nav mesh is really tiny. It is. It's in a crazy place. So I'll reset that. And I'll just scale it like this. Where's the damn thing? There we go. Bothered about being too accurate. It's definitely covering the nav mesh. Well, it's covering the plane, sorry. There we go. So now I can generate nav mesh. Takes a second or two. And it's created it. And it's, you know, in a reasonable time. And, you know, it's a nav mesh. So, the problem I have is, what I don't seem to understand is if I create it might be a scale thing. So I'm going to create a cube. And I'm going to make it, I'll call call it something different. Thin. No spaces in. And I'm going to make it 50 long by 1 by 1. Now, diagonal light in it. So that's 50 long. This thin cube. The strange thing is my terrain's 50 long. Yet that, what is going on? So my terrain is actually 500 by 500, it turns out. So anyway, we'll delete that. That's just, I don't understand that. Delete that cube. Go back to the nav mesh, and I'm going to change the cell size to the default. And when I go to generate the nav mesh, basically it will not generate it. I've left it for up to over 5 minutes and it doesn't generate the nav mesh. It sort of hangs and I have to cancel it and then I get an error, and that's why I'm recording this video. So I'm going to go for it. Generate nav mesh. And it will just hang there. You have to take my word for it because I'm not recording 5 minutes of nothing. That just hangs there now. Down at the bottom it's creating polymesh, whatever. It's obviously looping in some way. My machine should be able to create it. So what I have to do is cancel. Cancelling takes ages. It's obviously dumping a load of stuff out of memory, and then it falls over with an error. So it will in a minute. But the fact it takes this long to cancel means there's something wrong. And it's a simple terrain. I've created some big terrains which are 500 or 2000 wide and put rain nav meshes on at a size of, you know, an integer size, cell size which is an integer. On the really big ones I tend to use a cell size of 4, you know, to navigate round mountains. So that's the error. And now Unity is going to crash. There we go.